Evening. So yesterday, there should have been a video for resource review because it was Tuesday, but my internet was out all evening. As frustrating as it was, I was actually really tired, so it actually made me stop doing anything and go to bed. So today I'm going to do a resource review, just a quick one. It should also be today, just talking about life with Asperger's, but as there is no specialist review, not specialist, ask an expert section tomorrow, I'm just going to postpone that to tomorrow. But I do have a specialist for next week, and it's going to be ask a psychologist. I've got one question that somebody's already sent in, and so I'm going to ask her to respond to that question. Now, obviously, they're only going to be short videos, so it's going to just be advice or strategies. It's not going to fix anything. But if you have anything you'd like to ask a psychologist that could be answered in a short video, that's what's happening like next Thursday. So inbox me with your questions. There will be all confidential unless you publicly post it on the page, and we won't use names or anything. And so anonymity should happen. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So today, the resource I'm going to bring to you is this very simple tool. Now, it's called a fiddle tool or fidget tool. Some people call them toys, and I'm stressing tool because tool is different to toy. How we use it, how we talk about it is very, very different. What is great about this fiddle tool, or it's also a sensory tool, is doesn't make any noise. You can twist it, pull it, you can even bite it and it won't damage it. I don't suggest you do that. And the marble moves backwards and forwards. What's great about this is it's very good if you're stressed or you need to stim, but you want to do it in a safe way. You can just move it up and down in your hand. It fits in the hand. It can fit in the pocket or whatever way you want to do it. You can also, I really like to do this with it and squeeze it and then mess around with the marble inside it. It just feels really good. So if you've got any students with sensory processing and like something tactile, it's very good for that. It's quite hard wearing. It washes obviously with soap and water. I wouldn't recommend putting it in your washing machine or your dishwasher. It's made of nylon. I put these out for my kids. My kids use these, but I also take them to staff meetings and to my workshops, and they've been big hits with teachers. And often, if there's one lying around in my office, I do find the teachers just coming in and then just picking it up and having a feel and messing around with them. So, where do you get those from? Well, you can get them from your friendly online distribution purchasing company that begins with A, for £12.95 for 24 of these lovely things. I also know that you can get them on Amazon.com, Amazon.de, and I'm pretty sure you will be able to find them in different distribution online places. Oh, I just said the name and I was trying not to because, I don't want to advertise too much. So I just realised I completely said it. So you can buy them on Amazon. They come in a variety of colours, but they're all the same kind of size. We bought we bought a bag of the 12.95 ones, and they've lasted quite some time. And my kids do put them to test, as do the teachers. Maybe there's some enterprising person out there who can actually make them, but at 12.95 for 24, I think, well, you probably couldn't do it any cheaper. Um, there was a big fad for fidget spinners, those shiny things that kids used to spin around. They had three kind of, I don't know, what do you call those things? Three points to them, curved points to them, and they came in different colours or with lights. They were the bane of my life, and probably the bane of many teachers' lives, but also the bane of my life from the sensory processing, because they'd have flashing lights, or they made a noise, or they had like a lot of silver on them, or they were metallic. And when the light hit those, they were flashing and just catching me in the corner of my eye. And anybody with visual processing or sensory processing with, through the who are hypersensitive to light, it was so irritating, and actually probably caused more problems than fixed any problems, particularly when it started to become a competition of who had the flashiest, best fidget spinner, or kids feeling like they missed out because everybody else in the class had one. And then they came out all kinds of prices and styles, and it was a craze. And to be honest, it wasn't a proper sensory tool or ADHD tool, or however they were marketing it. It was a toy. And so, whoever invented those initially probably made a fortune, but I'm kind of glad that they've pretty much fallen off the market and out of the way, on the wayside. I've noticed there's still a few around. They're still being sold, but I don't see kids with them. But to be fair, a lot of schools have banned them because they just caused more problems than they were worth. So yeah, this doesn't have a specific name, but if you type into your trusty search engine marble fidget tool, it will come up. I've tested it several times. And you'll see that it's often listed. They might list it as a toy, but we want to keep using the word tool because the kids see it in a different way. But you might see it's marketed for ADHD, autistic spectrum, or for sensory processing. I think you can use it for anything. For anxiety, for just something to keep your hands busy. Any child, any adult probably would, could be happy with one. So yeah, I really recommend these. They're so cheap. They're so good for the kids, and personally, they make a difference to me. So let me know if what you think, whether you've used them before, whether you are now going to maybe buy one, and just comment and get back to me. Yeah. So tomorrow, someone asked me the question about my own diagnosis and what it was like to be diagnosed when I was, and we're going back probably nearly 20 years, and what that means for me, and what Asperger's looks like for me. How does it affect me, both my challenges and my strengths, because it definitely gives me strengths. All right, thank you.